Now available in the Occult of Personality membership section. An interview with Craig Williams on the subject of Left-Hand Path Tantra and his upcoming presentation entitled Ayurvedic Alchemy and the Path of the Dark Goddess at the Left-Hand Path Consortium.
I'm going to present, my particular research specifically with Tantric physics and esoteric Hinduism. And in particular with this talk, I'll cover the important implications of how Ayurveda it comes into the role of Tantra on the left-hand path. And so for me, the left-hand path, obviously it can have a wide range of definitions, but for me, I think of the left-hand path from a more of an Indian Gnostic or Vedic perception, which would be the Vama Marga, which would be definitely a path of worship of the goddess, which is body inclusive and uses various different systems within the body, particularly from India: Ayurveda, Vedanta, Yoga, Jyotish, Vedic astrology, Tantra. All these things kind of spread together into a web of communication with intelligences, and also just opening up doorways back to the soul through the body. And that can be ritual in a physical sense, and it can also be ritual in a spiritual sense. Oftentimes the left-hand path is seen to be dangerous, and that's typically because it's a little bit more of an intense path, and it's more of a path where people kind of dive into the deeper waters of practice. And so it's darker in the sense of that, but I think also too it's darker, or many people perceive it as darker just because it sees the body as a sacred space. And the West seems to have a problem with their bodies.
To hear the interview in its entirety, just go to occultofpersonality.net/membership and click the Join Now button. You'll receive access to this and more than 100 other exclusive interviews in the Occult of Personality membership section.